So in comics, did you ever get that oh shit moment? Well, at the end of this book, you really will get that moment. Stay tuned, guys. Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And this is a book you guys want to make sure you pick up this week. It is Secret Empire, issue number 2. That's right, guys. Now, just to warn y'all, there is spoilers in this review, so if you have not read your copy yet, please come back after you've read your copy so you can put all your comments, your discussions, your little theories, everything that you have in the comments box below. So, with that being said, let's recap the book, let's talk about it, and be prepared to get spoiled, because this is crazy. Alright, here we go. First things first is this book is written by Nick Spencer. The artwork this time is done by Andrea Sorrentino, which I like the artwork, but at certain times you kind of get lost in the artwork. You know, you just find yourself reading, maybe not as much looking at the work. There's a lot of expression through colors in this artwork as well. But there's one page that I'll show you guys later that is absolutely brilliant, and that's when Sorrentino's artwork really shines, is in like these 2-page spreads and things like that. So let's talk about this story. Now, this story takes place right after Captain America's people blow up all of Las Vegas to get rid of the rebels, to destroy whatever files they have, anything like that. So we see our heroes, they kind of gather themselves together. They're completely defeated. Las Vegas is destroyed. There's just no hope. But the book focuses on a lot of the word hope in this particular issue. It's like the theme of the book. So then the book shifts over and it goes to New York. And this is the first time that you get to see what's happening in New York, how they're dealing with the whole blackout situation, how there's these monsters taking over, and we get to see Iron Fist, and we get to see Luke Cage, and we get to see Jessica Jones, and you wind up get to see Claire, on how they're doing with all this situation of them dealing with monsters and everything else. We also get to see that in these desperate hours of darkness, there's only one person that's providing this beam or beacon of light, and that is actually Cloak Dagger. Dagger's having this light of hope there in this actual place of darkness, and we can see that it's taking a toll on her mentally. She started off doing it for 12 hours, now it's going down to 4 hours, and it's really taking her toll, but she's that glimmer of hope that kind of New York has at the moment. We also get to see the Kingpin doing his, normal crimes, trying to take advantage of a bad situation. So that was quite interesting as well. So you get to see all these other things that are going on while Captain America has pretty much destroyed, the nation in a way. So we find out that Tony Stark finally uncovers that file that he received from that USB file, and it shows Rick Jones. Rick Jones is actually speaking in this video, and really what he does is he gives the Avengers a lowdown of everything that's happened to Cap, with his involvement with Kobik and what has happened with Kobik and how he's become Hydra and how everything has changed. And when you see that whole story unfold before the reader's eyes, you get to see this amazing art piece, this 2-page spread that is absolutely brilliant, that has gone through all these little pictures and everything else that combines together to make one big picture of Captain America. beautiful artwork page, and that's when Sorrentino's artwork really shines and it comes together here. So we get to see that whole story unfold. Now, this is a very lengthy issue because there's a lot of story to be told here. Black Widow wants nothing to do with this. She doesn't believe that they should be heroes anymore, saving the day like this. It's time to put Captain America. It's time to put Hydra down. You know, cut off the head off the snake, see what grows in its place, but no more deaths, no more innocent lives will be lost at the hands of this particular man. And so after some talking and some conversing with Hawkeye, we wind up seeing that she knocks Hawkeye out and she leaves on her own. We find out also that Captain America addresses the nation on what he has done, and really he wasn't the man who did everything. He's just the man behind it all, and he's the one that's supposed to rebuild things. So you get to see this Captain America that's not maybe all evil like we thought, you know, because he's not the man that's doing everything. He also wants the cosmic cube for himself to try to put the pieces back together. So as the issue progresses and we get towards the end of this particular issue, we wind up seeing that Spider-Man teams up with Black Widow, and Black Widow teams up with the Champion, so they're a group that's going to try to take out Hydra. And then at the very end of this issue, we wind up seeing this girl that is running, and she's being captured by serpent people. I wasn't sure what was going on quite here. I didn't know if that was Hope or whatever. I didn't know exactly what was happening there, like who the girl is. So if you guys want to, you know, put that down in your comments, just let me know. But there's a mysterious man that winds up reaching out for you know, to help this girl, this young girl. She could be just this random person. And the person goes, "Who are you?" And it winds up saying is, "My name is," now remember, big spoiler, "Steve Rogers. I'm just trying to get home." And you're kind of like, what the boop? I mean, what's going? Where did this guy come from? And he's got a beard and everything else, and you're just like, okay, now I'm really confused. Like, is this another version of Cap that somehow came out of the Cosmic Cube and made his way this way? Like, did two versions of him come out when he was redone? I don't know. I'm totally lost at this point. I don't know what to speculate, what to even think. So this is where I need your guys' help on what you think has happened here. Who do you think this Steve Rogers is? And where do you think he has come from? So I want all those comments below. And in all reality, I thought this was a good issue. There's a lot to read. So if you're not ready to read after reading like 3 or 4 issues of something else, please take your time, read it twice, you know, take your time with it. There's a lot that goes on in this particular book. So be prepared. So I'm going to give this one probably a 4.5 out of 5 stars. It took a lot to get to this point, but when you get to this point, it's the big payoff of the issue here, and it makes you, again, want to read the next issue. So this has been a very consistent event so far. So 4.5 out of 5 stars for me. I can't wait to see where this goes, how Black Widow handles the situation, how the other Avengers handle the situation. I can't give it a 5 or any higher than a 4.5, and it's a little bit stretched for me because I'm not so keen on Sorrentino's artwork. I like it, I just don't always feel that the artwork immerses me in the story like it should. So, and then that's just a personal preference. So guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of this issue. Answer any of those questions that I put in the comments for you. And as always, fans, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. Don't forget to check out comicfrontline.com. Don't forget to check out our live show each and every Tuesday night, starting around 9:30, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about the comics week's worth of news. We talk about our top 5 comics of the week and our most highly anticipated comics of the week. So again, guys, thank you for watching, and until that next comic book review, this is Mike Spider signing off. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.